6 tips to get hired very fast or to stand out. The interviewer almost gives you the contract on the first day that they meet you, the day that they interview you. Here are 6 things to take care of. Remember, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Preparation, that is key. So for any interview, prepare, prepare, and prepare. Do mock interviews. Do everything there is to prepare for that interview. It is important. Research. Do your research. Always do your homework. Know the company you are interviewing for. Know their financials. Know their vision, their mission. If they have a strategic plan, have a bit of the details. So do your research, do your homework. Never attend an interview without researching, without knowing them. I've been interviewing for many years, over 2 decades. And there are candidates that get into an interview room. They are not ready. They haven't prepared. So do your research and know who you are interviewing for. Then value. What value are you bringing on the table? Do you know what the job advertisement says or requires? So what value do you bring to the table? There are certain words you need to pay attention to when you are talking about the value you are bringing to an employer. Words like increased revenue, minimize, you are minimizing costs, generating revenue. Those are things that you need to pay attention to. Talk about numbers, be analytical. Give percentages. For example, in your previous job, you are able to increase revenues by a certain percentage. Or from here to there, they were making 3 million. But since you've been there, you've been able to make 6 million in sales. So talk about the value you are bringing. Be creative and memorable. After an interview, can I remember you? What did you say? But most importantly, how did you say it? An interview is a presentation, so prepare. Make sure I can remember you. I can remember what you said. I have done several interviews, and there are candidates that don't get out of my mind. I still remember what they said and how they said it. So be creative, be memorable. Make sure the interviewer remembers you. Remember, it's a competition. There are other people interviewing for the same job. So make sure you stand out. Show some professional levity. Have a bit of a sense of humor. Don't be too dull that the interviewer is pushing you to speak. You have prepared. So know what you can say in an interview and what you cannot say. Lastly, congeniality. How likable are you? You see, the interviewer is looking for somebody that will fit within the teams that they have. Are you likable? Chemistry. How do you and the interviewer connect? Is there that connection? It's your time to sell yourself. So make sure you stand out. Make sure you say what the interviewer wants to say. You have done your research, so you know the company well. You know what they stand for. First impression is important. You have dressed for the interview, and you are a likable person. You have this sense of humor, and you say what the job requires. You say what the interviewer wants to hear. Good luck on your next interview.